Well, the holiday season is here, and while it's a time of joy and celebration for most people, it can also be hard on those who have experienced loss or are working through grief.
News 19's Emily Mosner spoke with a local grief counselor on ways to work through those emotions.
You can't ignore December 25th in our culture.
Reverend Carl Malm is a pastor in Muscle Shoals and runs the Center for Loss, Grief, and Change in Huntsville. He says this time of year can be hard for people processing the loss of a loved one.
There are two extremes people go to, trying to ignore the holidays or trying to ignore the grief, and neither works very well.
He says this can be a good time to remember and honor the person who may be missing from your holiday table. He recommends making a cherished recipe or honoring their seat.
Some people will put a candle at the place where that person used to sit as a way of representing that person's spirit is still with us. Some people may put an arrangement of their favorite flowers or a photograph.
Malm says it can be a good time to talk about that person.
It's a good time to tell stories, the remember when stories, and those stories are very healing, and that's useful to do.
If you don't have a family member or trusted friend to talk with, he recommends a grief support group. He runs one every Tuesday from 3 to 4 p.m. at Good Shepherd Catholic Church in Huntsville.
Grief is not a time to be a heroic loner. It's a time to embrace support.
He says grief and holiday loneliness can also impact people who are dealing with other losses, like the loss of a job or a divorce.
It's very painful to be alone when other people are together, or when other people are festive, it makes us more aware of our own sadness. Or when other people are celebrating, we are more conscious of our pain.
If you aren't comfortable connecting with others in person, he recommends online support groups. And if you're the loved one of someone dealing with grief,
listen. Most of us are not very good listeners, but the important thing is to listen.
While grief can be complicated, he says you don't need to go about it alone, and don't be afraid to set limits on your holiday participation. In Huntsville, Emily Mosner, News 19.
If you're dealing with the loss of a pregnancy or a child this year, you aren't alone. A candlelight vigil is happening on Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the corner of Cleveland Avenue and Meridian Street in Huntsville at the Greenway. It's open for anyone who wants to attend, and we'll post more information about the vigil and other tips for coping during the holidays on WHNT.com.